What is up, guys? It is Jake from Quad Hunting, and today we are talking about WWE Backlash, the first SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view since the brand split that is coming up on Sunday, September 11th, which is this Sunday. So we're going to talk about it to get my predictions and my thoughts on it, and then, yeah, we're going to go from there. So there are 6 matches have been announced and are official for Backlash. You have the World Heavyweight Champion, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, the Intercontinental Championship match, the match that leads into the, or you have the qualifying match for the finals of the Tag Team Belts Championship match. You have the finals for the Tag Team Championship Belts, and you have Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, and the new SmackDown Women's Championship match also in there. So, gonna get the predictions for those and move on. So, starting off with, I'm just gonna start listing them in different weird orders. But you have the Usos versus the Hype Bros. Jimmy and Jay versus Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. I knew that. But those 4 guys are going to go at it for the chance to move on into the finals. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Usos. I don't think WWE is going to be really huge behind the Hype Bros. They weren't really huge on them in NXT. There's no reason to change that now. The Usos right now are kind of rolling a little higher now with their recent heel turn against the American Alpha. And this match is taking place because after the Usos lost to American Alpha, they attacked Jordan Gable and injured him. Is it Jason Jordan? Chad Gable. Not Jordan Gable. Well, they attacked Jordan and Gable, but they injured Gable, and now he is out for what they're saying the next 2 to 4 weeks. So they still needed someone to take the place of this. So they ended up going with made a match between the two most recent losers, which is the Hype Bros and the Usos. Like I said, I think the Usos are going to take this. They want the more experienced team moving on, I would assume, and it makes for a better match against the next one, which would be the Usos versus Heath Slater and Rhino. I'm going back and forth on this one. Slater is probably the most entertaining thing going on in WWE right now, one of, if not the most. And, the Usos now just have the recent heel turn, so they might get pushed as their heel champions that American Alpha chases. If Slater and Rhino win, Slater gets his SmackDown contract. As much as I'd like to see Slater and Rhino win, because, like I said, one of the most entertaining parts of WWE lately, I think it's going to probably be the Usos. They're going to put the belts on the Usos. So the Usos are my official prediction. Because it just makes for a story then now with American Alpha getting their revenge. The Usos aren't supposed to be in the they aren't supposed to be in the finals, but because of them being jerks and hurting someone, they got into the finals. So it makes for a better story with American Alpha chasing them. You have the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. Not really much to say about this one. Miz should win it. If Heath Slater is number 1 most entertaining thing about WWE, The Miz is number 2. He is just on fire right now. He's playing his role great. No reason to stop it. Keep the belt on him. And I just don't really like Dolph Ziggler that much to see where he's really valuable in that role. The women's 6-women elimination match for the SmackDown WWE Women's Championship. I don't know how they're referring to that. Yeah, the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. That's how they're referring to it. Okay, but you have Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Carmella, Nikki Bella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch all fighting for this belt. It's an elimination style. I think it'll probably come down to Becky and Nikki. There's a feud going on right now with Nikki and Carmella. Maybe Nikki actually ends up being Carmella and Nikki, and Nikki. I think Nikki's going to win. WWE likes her enough that they're going to put the championship on her. As much as I'd love Becky to get it, I think they're going to go with Nikki. So, there's not a lot of matches, so it's going actually pretty quickly. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. I think they're going to give it to Orton. WWE just doesn't know what to do with Bray. They had the same issue with the Undertaker in the beginning of his career, so hopefully it'll get fixed up soon. But I think it's going to be Orton winning, and then he will then be the first contender after AJ Styles beats Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Or is it just the WWE World Championship now? Call it the World Heavyweight, whatever. Yeah, I think Ambrose loses it to AJ Styles. Styles is one of the hottest acts going on right now. Just came off of a huge win on clean huge win off at SummerSlam and John Cena. So I think Styles will beat Ambrose for the championship, and the first person he will defend it against will be Ambrose in the rematch that they always have to do. But I think then it'll be Orton will be this next one, because throughout pretty much the last 10, 15 years, Cena's been number 1. Orton's been like 1A. I know CM Punk was like the 1A for a while, or 1B. You know, they're like just the tier just below Cena is where Orton's been pretty much his whole career. So, I mean, Styles beats Cena. Now he goes out and he beats Orton. It solidifies him a little more. The only thing better would be if he was to beat Brock Lesnar, but just does not have that match happen right now. I don't trust WWE to do that match any justice. So, yep, like I said, Styles, Bella, Usos, Orton, Miz. It's kind of weird only having 6 matches going into a 3-hour pay-per-view. That leaves a half hour for every match. Which, I mean, looking at some of the competitors, I mean, they could pull it off easily. There'll probably be like some kind of #1 contendership match that gets thrown in there, or a battle royal or something like that to get more people involved. But as of right now, got 6 matches. So I've talked about the 6 who I thought will win, and yeah, there'll be a live stream Sunday night. I won't be there for the pre-show. Lions are playing, and that's more important to me. So they play at 4:30. So I won't be there for pre-show. I'll try to get there as soon as I can for the main show. But yeah, I'll be doing it. Yes, that's Sunday, September 11th, and then on I think it's the 23rd. I know it's a couple Sundays from now, but anyways, I will be doing the 24th. Okay, I don't know when Clash of Champions is, but I'm gonna do a live stream for that also, being as that is Raw's first exclusive pay-per-view. So yeah, join me for Backlash, and then join me in a couple weeks for Clash of Champions. I'll have another video for Clash of Champions preview. But yeah, so if you like it, leave a like, share it, subscribe to the channel, and all that good fun stuff. And I will see you guys Sunday night. See ya.